Chronic kidney disease is something that we find often in cats, but Nicole, what about for our dogs?
Yeah, it is quite common in cats. About 1 in 3 cats will suffer from kidney disease in their life. Dogs is still happening. So it's 1 in 10. So a bit less, but it's still there. So definitely something to think about.
And what are some of the most common causes for it?
So for our dogs, the most common cause would be age, wear and tear on the kidneys. So over time, just that impact and inflammation. I think also chronic diet changes. So if you have a highly processed diet, that can potentially cause inflammation in the body, diet imbalances. So if you've got too high calcium, phosphorus, things like that. Some dental disease that can impact the kidneys. It's a flow-on effect. And then also the environmental toxins, actually, synthetic fragrance, toxic pesticides in the garden, they can actually impact the kidneys too.
A lot going on there. So what are some of the most common signs for people to be looking out for, or can they tell?
Yeah, so common signs are similar for a few different diseases. We have increased thirst, so wanting to drink more, increased urination, urinating.
Is it drinking more?
They can get some vomiting and diarrhoea from the build-up of toxins in the body. They can actually be a bit lethargic and weak just by, again, the toxins making them not feel great, and sometimes actually see some poor skin because they're just not detoxifying their blood very well.
So that is why, and because that is pretty common with a lot of diseases, is that why we should be getting regular blood tests?
Absolutely. So other than monitoring their water intake changes, really blood tests is absolutely so important. So I think definitely annually from the time they turn 7, because until you're sort of looking for a change in blood levels, because once they've reached over the high limit, you're talking about kidney failure. And you need 75% of kidney function to be gone by the time you show that. So it'd be nice to be able to preempt that rather than wait for something bad to happen.
So what are some of the treatments then for dogs with chronic kidney disease?
So if they're in kidney failure, we'll put them on a specialised diet. If they've elevated phosphorus levels and some other changes, you might have them on some special medication. And sometimes we even need to put them on fluids to manage their fluid balance because they just get so dehydrated with it.
If someone's got an ageing dog out there, or they're noticing their dog you drinking a bit more or going to the toilet, what are some of your top tips to, if you can, as early as possible, get on top of looking after their kidneys?
So for me, everything starts with diet. And that's with most chronic diseases. So I always recommend a balanced real food diet. I love a balanced raw diet. I'm really excited. I know Big Dog's come out with a kidney support diet. So it's got amazing detoxifying herbs and mushrooms and things. So that's going to be fantastic. I'll always remove chemicals in the household. So no plug-in air fresheners, careful of the chemicals in the garden.
Sprays.
In an ideal world, I would have purified water. There's lots of chemicals in tap water. Or water fountains are quite a good idea as well. And then looking after those teeth.
And go natural. It's good for you and your pets. Thanks, Nicole.
Pleasure.